looks kind of interesting. So this is inside a futuristic $23.5 million oceanfront mansion. This is by Architectural Digest. And this better be good, but by looking at it right now, I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to be honest and blunt. It looks like all of these houses are partially, if not going to go into the ocean in the next 5 years, and ain't nothing stopping it.
Welcome to Crescent House, located at...
And that's the pool. That is the pool. That is the pool where you're going to jump in and do laps. That is your pool when you spend $23.5 million. Just a heads up.
532 Neptune
I'm not
Avenue in beautiful coastal Encinitas, California. This home is perched on the Pacific on a bluff with 74 feet of ocean frontage. The lot at 0.43 acres is large.
Dude! There's part of the house right there. Look, the wooden planks for the foundation are literally seeping out of the earth. There's even like little caskets and little burials from like probably an ancient burial ground underneath it. Oh my God. You'll be like eating lunch out here, right? Having a little picnic with your kids or whatever on the table, one of the two tables. And next thing you know, you guys are all in a landslide going into the fucking ocean. And same with your neighbors. Look at this. The hot tub is literally on the brink of going to be one with the ocean. What the fuck?
For Bluffront Encinitas. The house itself
This is just a safety hazard.
6,329 square feet with 4 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, endless indoor and outdoor living.
This just looks like a prison. This looks like a penitentiary. I know some people are very for the concrete walls and just concrete on concrete and then just glass all over the place. I'm not about it. I think it's very cold, not only to the touch, but it doesn't bring a home, like a warmth feeling. And socially, it's just like for people to look in. I know some people be like, oh, it's art. Do you buy a house for the art of it and its lines, or do you buy a house for the warmth and like making it a home and how it's homey to you, right? Like
with panoramic ocean views and a pool. And it's all on the market for
the pool's trash.
$23,500,000. So we're now inside the beautiful courtyard and in front of the pool for which the house is named. And we're fortunate today to have Wallace Cunningham, the visionary architectural designer, is this gate. Can you tell us a little bit about
the gate
and the design of this courtyard?
Absolutely. So from the outside,
I'm not jealous.
The sweeping crescent stainless steel shape. In plan, you can see the ramps winding up, which also has that same piece. And then the swimming pool itself is a crescent.
Wait. So your entrance is a maze to get to, where's the foyer? Where do I put my shoes? Like, I get the indoor-outdoor concept, but it's a little bit too much at this point. You're literally entering the house right there. And you have to go through a winding circle maze around a pool.
Crescent moon shape around a circular terrace. So this part of the house is all about radiating curves and ramps. So when I start to design, you really analyze the site. Number one is the view. You figure out how you're going to portray it. It's like framing a work of art. And since that's what you're interacting constantly with, the ocean, you want to be able to see as much of it as possible and from the most...
Yeah, I get that. I get that, chat. You do want to see as much of it as possible, but you want to see so much of it that you're literally going to become one with it when, you know, the erosion takes place in the next, like, what, 2 to 3 years? I guarantee you in the next, like, 10 years, this $23.5 million house is going to be in the ocean. Same with all the neighbors. They're all going to go in. And then what?
Dramatic angles.
So another feature, Wally, that is so fascinating when I tour people through this house are the ramps.
My feeling was that the house was designed for an older couple, so I wanted it barrier-free.
Older couple, dude. This is for an older couple. Oh, it makes sense. It makes sense, yeah. So you enter and you have to go through the spiral maze around the pool. because you're probably going to be wheelchair bound.
Wanted people, regardless
Duh.
of all ages, to get where they wanted safely and effortlessly, because this building is designed upside down. All of the principal day rooms are above.
I just
We're
don't
upstairs
get
at
it.
the top level here, which you call the
There's too much glass. It's way too much glass. Also, the way they staged this house, it's more of like, I feel like it's like a clinic. Like you're at a dentist's office, and the reception's off to the right here. And there's like a little meeting room where you can wait before you get your name called to go see your dentist. Like that's the vibe I'm getting. It's very cold. It's a very cold, not really warmy feeling, not very homey feeling, and it doesn't matter how you stage it. This is just the
main
vibe.
living area, and when you were building it,
The dog picture doesn't even help.
I would imagine views. Tell us more about your thoughts for this space.
Absolutely. We're standing on a bridge above the breezeway with the largest panorama of the ocean. So you can look up and down, just an amazing 180-degree view. And you can also overlook the city beyond to the east. Lots of cross ventilation. It's as though the roof just hovered above the structure, supported on the fireplace and the far walls.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
The room is as big as the view. So the furniture reflects the architecture of the space. So this table has an unusual shape to maximize the views out and across to the east. And it's reflected in the
Why is there two
ceiling
tables though?
It connects everything. Every piece of furniture, every piece of art is part of the picture space and the design.
One of the little hidden gems in this house is this movable wall, and it is the bar area. So when entertaining, this glass panel slides.
Oh my god!
And it camouflages the kitchen.
Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that. It sounded like you're in a warehouse, like Home Depot, Canadian Tire for Canada, like me, right? A warehouse where there's the forklifts and the guys are pulling, not the actual motorized that you can drive forklift, but the forklift, the manual one where you have to pull it, and it's going over the rivets in the floor. That's what that sounded like. Jeez.
Reveals this beautiful bar, and with the mirror here, then you get the effect of the panoramic ocean view from both sides. So no matter which side of the table your guests are sitting at, they have the money shot. Although sometimes it's hard to decide whether to camouflage the kitchen because it is so beautiful.
Okay.
What was your inspiration with these levels and with angling the kitchen sinks like you did?
The levels are basically, all people aren't the same height.
Oh my god, look at the corner to the right side of his hand. That corner looks like it's going to break your hip or your elbow. Like if you're running into the kitchen really quickly because you want to grab a drink because you're gaming, you got a good game of Valorant going or Apex. You're going to like literally check yourself on that corner. Holy crap.
Eyes reach. And so I wanted to have a cascade of countertops to offer people different possibilities, and people have children, grandchildren, etc. So it opened that up. The sinks, again, are based on the ceiling. So all of the ceilings are based on a triangle. All of the sinks and this cabinet in particular are going to the point of this roof above and ceiling. And this is actually position alpha, this V. So there's seating there. And this is one of those infinite views looking as far into the ocean as you can. And then the big panorama once again. So instead of being at some confining little kitchen window, you have the same view.
Wait, what's wrong with like a little kitchen window? I mean, like this is just, I like views. I like big windows. All right. But then there's overdoing and overkilling. All right. It's just a little bit too much. I mean, even look at the patterns of the flooring. Like everything is very rectangular. It's very angled. Like the guy literally took triangles and rectangles and said, I'm building a house and I'm not going to like change these dimensions. We're going with this, but we're going at a bigger scale. It's kind of nuts.
as everyone
Like
else.
all the tables are like that too.
So in terms of appliances in the kitchen, we have a Wolf induction cooktop.
I mean, this kitchen is...
Sub-Zero refrigerator. And then hidden behind these panels are Wolf double ovens and the microwave. So
Dude, for $23.5 million, you're getting things from literally the 60s.
As everyone else.
Zero refrigerator. And then hidden behind these panels are Wolf.
Are those new, chat, or is this whole house just... This house was built such a long time ago. You know, it's like retro. Because this just looks retro.
Double ovens and the microwave. So beyond just its stunning beauty, the kitchen is very practical, functional, and great for a chef.
What?
We're heading into the primary suite, and one of the things that is always interesting about this room to me, Wally, is the way you curve the wall and that there's no door. It seems like a natural question to ask, why no door, until you look and see the view you would have lost had there been a door.
I wanted them to wake up to the
Yes, because when I'm in the room, I don't want to lose the view that I get in the kitchen and every other part of the house that you can see, because I would naturally just lose that view, rather than question the fact that the bed is positioned in a way in which you have to literally pop your head out of its socket and take it to another area. You literally cannot sleep here and even watch TV. Like, how is this enjoyable? This is so bad. It's such a bad room. Not only is it cold, and you've got no privacy, all right, and you have these little lights on the ground that just shine. Like, they need to put the lights, instead of putting them in the ground there. I know we're going hard here. Those lights should be on the roof, all right, pointing down on the ground. Like, it's like the guy said, it's literally the house was built upside down. But this whole TV thing, like, what is that? You literally have to break your neck watching the TV. How do you sit back and like watch the TV like that? Oh my god.
full view possible. The daylighting is very interesting in this part of the house. Everywhere you walk, you're walking towards the light. You're walking from east to west, and then there's a series of skylights in an adjacent space that pours light over the walls. The walls do not touch the ceiling in the closets, the bathroom, and the bedroom that are within the structure of the house itself.
Oh,
Another nice surprise with
look, you're gonna break your hip, you know, on all of these sharp, dangerous corners, especially the island of this closet. Nice.
home is that in the primary suite,
Like this house is just a
dual
hazard.
primary
It
closets.
literally is
So
built
that
to
tends
kill the
be
people who buy it.
uncommon, this close to the ocean, where space is typically a consideration. This one is particularly beautiful as well because, like the rest of the home, it's art. It's got triangles and angles. The walls don't go all the way to the ceiling to let it.
Yes, yes, of course. Of course, chat, stream. Guess what? When you're spending $23.5 million on a house that's about to erode into the ocean, you're not buying a house. You're buying art. You're not buying something to be warm and comfortable in. You're buying art. So be thankful for the view that you get while you get it before you fall into the ocean and succumb to your death when you're sleeping. You literally, this is just
light, so you see all the sculpture and the beauty and the
look at that corner, dude. And
in
also, what can you even fit in this drawer at the very end? I want to know, what kind of drawer is that? You can't even fit jewelry in that drawer, you know?
that corner here. So, like so much of the house, more surprises around every corner.
Yay. What the fuck is that?
So we're here in the primary bathroom. So we've got
Please don't tell me she's gonna say that is the tub. There's no way that's not the tub. That can't be the tub.
Dual
There's no way.
sinks,
There's no
the
way. That's not the tub.
But
That's not the
when you
tub.
talk about what people look at when they brush their teeth, I imagine that that's part of why you opened up this window here.
Absolutely. So it's a panorama to the east. The morning sun is coming up. You're brushing your teeth, and that's washing through. Again, the walls don't touch the ceiling, so there's light coming from the west and the south and north as well. So here's a bathroom with 4 directions of light. The tub.
I'm fucking done. I'm done. Look, I knew California. I knew Cali was bad. I knew homes were overpriced, but I would never believe you if you told me that for $23.5 million in your master suite, your master bedroom, your bathroom, ensuite, the bath was this. This is the bath. What the fuck is this?
Is part of
It's not only is it for hobgoblins, all right, from Lord of the Rings, where Frodo took a goddamn bath in the marsh and it was nicer than this, all right? But I mean, what if you stumble in there when you're trying to open up one of the drawers on the left here to grab your toothbrush or grab a clean towel? I mean, you're just dead. Like, you hit your head, you crack your head on that, you stub your toe, you fall in there, you're dead because it's watery, it's slippery, it's on like marble flooring, and those knobs are square. Like, it just that's a bath for a little, like, I don't know, dude. Like, that's not even a bath for a baby. That's just insane.
The actual architecture, so it's easy access for grandchildren or anyone, so you can hold on to the counter, easy steps, lay down this way, and
No.
the back is sloped.
You lay down your back, and you're gonna you lay down you lay down on your back like this, and you get up like this. Hey guys, look at me. I just took a bath. Yeah, what's wrong with my back? Nothing, man. I just took a bath in my $23.5 million home that I bought.
Appropriately.
Chiropractor says I'm fucked.
And so it makes a beautiful sculpture coming up the steps and the intersections, and implies the underlying triangular structures.
No.
So a showstopper in this house is the stainless steel staircase that you designed.
It's a big open sweep, much steeper than the main ramp, but echoing that change of level and ascension. It joins all of the
I'm not
spaces
hating.
in the house levels, and you get this incredible
I just have
with a screen of metal and glass.
different idea what $23.5 million should buy you.
But allows the light to come through the space.
Another convenient and beautiful feature of the home is the lift. Convenient because when you pull into the garage.
Oh, there's an elevator. Thank God. I was wondering where the elevator was going to be.
The elevator experience is usually confining and disturbing, so I wanted maximum light, beautiful materials, woven stainless steel, and to see through the doors continuously, so you can see the floors go by and the space again is as large visually as possible.
I feel like this guy built this home from what he's dreamt of a home being since he was in kindergarten, when he was drawing squares and triangles, and that is what he envisioned homes to be, right? And he was able to fulfill his dream as an architect later on in life and make his dream come true. And that is what, since he was a kid, he defined as art. He didn't come to this conclusion of building this house with the idea of warmth and homeliness or hominess involved. It was more art, sharp edges, death all over the place, slip, fall, stub your toe, you're definitely going to die. Fast, quick deaths. And also, quick way into the ocean, just 5 years down the road after you purchase it. Just please, 23.5 million. Just a little bit.
As much as this house is about art and architecture, it's also about comfortable living. This room is where the television is. It's cozy, it's comfortable, it has the views that we've come to expect.
It is not.
House, but it does tend to be one of the favorite rooms of the owners. They spend a lot of time lounging here and find it.
Out of all the rooms, ironically, the owners, the people who previously owned this house, they say this is the coziest room. I would actually suggest that this is indeed the coziest room. I wonder why. The couch is literally the only cozy thing in the house, and it is actually facing the TV properly. The couch doesn't even properly fit in the room. It's just
lovely at night to see the twinkling lights.
Funny.
It's a perfect cozy room that really invites you in.
The only cozy room.
So we're now in the guest house, which is a detached structure from the main house, totally self-contained. And we're on the east side of the house, and yet I have a big ocean view. How did you make that happen?
Basically, we were trying to give everyone the ocean view and not allow rooms to feel second class. So this is a morning room with direct light and then a southern exposure through these louvered windows. The ramp actually comes through the space and goes.
Where are my sharp
outside,
corners?
so it
Come
makes
on.
a very sculptural connection to the entire composition. And it's really multi-purpose space. The stainless steel wall acts as a light device to bounce the east
No
light
shot,
into
those
the
are
space.
beds.
And it also creates Murphy beds for overflow guests.
I mean, that's kind of
It
cool.
makes a beautiful apartment for an older.
I like how there's dick statues there. You get chat. You see that stream? Look, probably the coolest thing in the house is the statues.
Overflow guests. It actually makes a beautiful.
Look at that. That's a massive cock. I'm just saying. Now that is art.
Apartment for an older child or a parent or guests that you don't wish to see or have connected to you.
And then your guests never want to leave.
Okay, Murphy beds are cool.
That is a problem. As you travel through it, you're traveling through space and time. So there's hints of a.
You can't even walk naked in this house. Like, your neighbors are going to see. And not only that, if you have any family or friends visiting, they're going to see. Even if you don't have anyone there, like, what are you going to press all the buttons so your blinds close in 15 minutes, all your electronic blinds? The house is made of glass and concrete. You're going to be seen by everyone. It's just kind of insane. No privacy, no warmth.
And hints of a future.
It's not homey at all. Obviously, it's not marketed for people my age, for older generations.
In coastal Encinitas, California, 6,329 square feet, including 4 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, with one of those being a standalone guest house.
Again with the cocks. Oh my god. Also, think about this. If you have animals, cat, dog, where do they go? Like, this is like just a hazard for everyone. Kids, humans in general. Like, this is more of a piece of art that should be in a museum of, like, homes that have been built. Alright? It's not livable at all.
The property has a pool and these incredible panoramic ocean views. It's a modern masterpiece of architecture. The property has a pool and these incredible panoramic ocean views.
Oh my god. She's got a nice necklace though.